Evening. It is Strem. Strem. Strem time. Strem time. How's everybody doing? I will give everybody a warning. Thunderbolts and lightning outside. Um, non zero chance that my thing goes out. So yeah. Look, I tired. We're just kind of rolling tonight. Oh, it booted the stream. It gave the stream going alert 3 times. Jeez, yeah, that doesn't tell you anything. Yeah, we do seem to be having some amount of issues. I'm not sure how live we are right now. Hello? Can you hear me? Alright, we're gonna... Okay, great. Give me a heads up if the stream drops again. I'm currently vaguely under lightning thunderstorm. I can hear it outside. So there is a non-zero chance that the stream just straight up dies. As I'm sure has already been made obvious. So let's give this a shot and we'll see how it goes, shall we? Alright. We seem to be in nice and well. Good, good. Things are functioning correctly. I just want to double check. Yeah, this is also just not good. Yeah, okay. Time to duel! go first. It's simply too good to not get the chance to... It is simply too good to get the chance to set up our traps and such ahead of time. Yeah. That's remarkable. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start by setting that. And I think we set... a Roshi? Because doing that means we can recover the Orochi if necessary. But are they gonna do anything? Okay. You know, I'll take that as our best, as probably the best thing we could have hoped for. Let's flip Orochi. You have some kind of response. Okay. Sure. Sandman. I probably should have Sandman first, expecting that trap to be something. Okay, we're gonna go here. I fully thought that they had just gone to make a move and I lost track of the fact that priority passed back. Okay. Let's summon Diodaratant. Combat. Main. Set widespread. Path. Think we're good? Think we're good. Okay, we've been allowed to continue. May as well play anti-alien. That'll give us some protection against whatever the opponent does. Hi, small cat. My small cat has decided she would like to say hi. And now we wait for them to do anything. Alright. What are you doing, bud? Oh, and there she goes. My cat is gone. Oh! Hey! Concession account! Concession counts. We played several turns of theoretical Yu-Gi-Oh! Unfortunately, I can't even really call it, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Because it wasn't anything. But also, they just, like, played a guy and called it. But it is still a win, and a win's a win, and we take this. I would love some good rocks. Maybe some black wings. As they say. Oh. Well, unfortunately, I can't play this. For those of you not familiar, this card is part of the current, what is currently considered the best deck in both Master Duel and the TCG. Like, the best deck. But also, unfortunately, we can't play it at all because we don't have a Cool Tune clip. I could theoretically play this. I feel like it's not a great card though. No. As established, no. Dark Lord Ukabak. It's normal or special. You can send a Dark Lord from deck to yard. We don't have other Dark Lords, I don't think. Dinmari at Ignister. I don't have other at Ignisters in deck. And I definitely don't have a Link 6. This is probably not good unless we're playing Naturias, and I'm reasonably confident we don't have Naturias. That's not good. Oh, hi. That still doesn't... I think that's our second copy of that card, and it still doesn't do anything. It's still just kind of bad. Well, this is not good. And this is... I wasn't aware you could get an SR this bad. Why is this an SR? Like, this is... Hold on, I'm actually gonna look this up. Is it just because it's a level 4 light fairy? Yeah, I mean... surely that's not, like, SR material. Okay. Um... That's so odd. I think I think it is explicitly for, like, heralds and such. Okay, we did establish. Huh. Weird. Alright. Hold on. I probably should at least double check if I have a couple of the stuff there. Everything just looked so bad on its face that I didn't even give it a second glance, but there's a couple pieces here I probably should. Okay, no. No. Nothing else even really worth considering. Cool. Okay. Well, we have a negate, we have a floodgate, we have some protection, we have the ability to steal a thing. What we doing here, gang? Something horrifying. Why not? What's the harm? I'm gonna lose. And there's not gonna be a point in time where I can set this up and not have it, like, get removed. Okay. I'm not even gonna question their choices here. I'm making significantly worse choices. Oh wait, they're actually letting me resolve this. Neat. I'll take your Luber. Have they? There's no way this works, right? Like, okay. Why can't I make Didaratant? I have wait. Why can't I make Didaratant? Is there something going on with the Luber that I can't do Didaratant? Doesn't seem to be. In that case, I will. No, Valence just locks me to extra deck. I can't summon non-Valence except for the extra deck. So I should be able to access. Like, I can use it for. Why can I not do the 2s now? Is there some lingering of. No? I'm so confused. I don't really want to do Decode Talker right now. I'm gonna just hold on this. This person is nothing happening. I'm so confused by them. Yeah, I'll widespread ruin you. They don't. Sure, dude. May as well. Oh, it's Mad Hacker. It's lingering on the Eluber. Okay. Um. In which case, I kind of have to do it this way. Because I have to get the Eluber off. Huh. I suppose a card that gives a potential future ability to do a draw a card does still count as a draw card effect. I have no ability to further engage with their board, so I've got to end there, even though this is not a good place to be at. Okay. Somehow not shocking. I can still Squamata and hold for a turn or two. At this rate, yeah. Yep. I misremembered which one I'd attacked first. They did right to left, which is weird. Oh, that'll also buy me a turn. I can even just summon Fleur-Synchron, set the Space Dragster, and be able to count on the Fleur-Synchron living. Oh wait, but I won't. Ah, I'll go ahead and see there. There's no point in taking that, waiting that out. Oof. Okay. Once more! Uh-huh. Woo! Umi beat down. Okay. We have not been killed. Shockingly. The sand doesn't do anything, though. Or can I? No, I can't do anything about that. Can't prevent any of that. Okay. How do I want to do this? Do I want to do this? Oh, I can, this is spell or trap, yeah? Yeah. I can actually technically pendulum summon, not that it would do anything. Uh-huh. Oh, now I can scale this count. Um... Uh... Set a card path. Okay. Can you, like... Trigger concrete, please. That's not good. I don't like seeing grab a torrential tribute. I mean, I can't really do anything about that. Except try again next attempt. Yeah, this works. This is better than the alternative, I think. Ugh. Oh. Nah. Since we're gonna take so much damage from this, but we can't really afford to lose it right now. I still don't actually have any plays, though. Yeah. I think even after all that, I'm conceding. Alright. First, Umi too strong. The pre-Omni. I just have no ability to play through an Omni. This is a reasonable hand, actually. Hold on. I've got to play, I've got to set, I've got to follow up. Oh yeah, we have shut them down. Oh well, dude. We have super shut this person down. That's what you get for playing Blue Eyes. I feel like we just sit on quarantine, play out Drillroid, so we get to pop their face down without ever having to look at it. No? Oh yeah. This is yeah, that's true. They don't have an 1800 attack normal summon. Because they're on Blue Eyes. Oh, they do! Huh. Who'da thunk? Alright, we've probably lost from here. How do we want to play this? We stealing light. We can Swords of Concealing Light replay the Drillroid, force them to sit on the zero defense Jet Dragon. Yeah, I think that's what we're doing. Stornade. Sure, buddy. Can you deal with my Swords of Concealing? That's so good. Bye bye, Tyrant Dragon. This is what every Blue Eyes player deserves. Uh. Oh. Are you a secret Blue Eyes enjoyer? They still have the Jet Dragon in Yard. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. They still have the Jet Dragon in Yard. This is an exile, yeah? Banish, yes, sorry. I can summon Seeker. That allows me to summon Researcher. Triggering Dimension Slice. Banishing the Deep Eyes so that the Jet Dragon never has a chance to trigger. Now we can start digging for rock monsters. I don't actually think I've actually seen Witch's Strike once since I put it into the deck. There's Tackle Crusader. Oh, these don't matter. This doesn't have any, like, on-activation effects, so it doesn't really matter that I bounce it, but it is something to do that they still have to do later. Oh, I could make Savage Dragon or Crimson Blader. Probably a good idea to make Crimson Blader, as I can't really follow up with, I don't have the ability to make a link to follow up with. So we'll make Crimson Blader. And consider Boral later. No. That's what I was saying. I don't have the extra materials to have made a link to... Even next turn, I would have to draw specifically a Blackwing, and I just stuck one of my, like, 2 to the bottom of the deck. Or one of my 3 remaining in deck to the bottom. Ugh. Oh hey, they gave me a monster to pop and... Oh wait, Jet Dragon would summon on my turn, so it would technically get around the Crimson Blader effect. Oh, hey, look what showed up to prove me a fool. Well, it still wouldn't actually put it in the graveyard, would it? Yeah, it wouldn't be in the graveyard. Do I still do this? I think it's probably worth going ahead and running over this with Crimson Blader to prevent them from getting the opportunity to do any sort of extension on their next turn. Oh, and he does seem to have prevented the Jet Dragon as well. That's a little surprising, but good for us. Also, I can't make a Link monster now because I quote-unquote foolishly put the Crimson Blader into my extra monster zone. Apparently not. They never bothered to put one in. I don't have a 3. I have a 4 technically. I guess I summon Fleur Synchron? Oh, does Jet require there be a vanilla in the grave? No, that's a separate line of text. Oh, no. Only act. Oh, okay. Interesting. I didn't realize that. That's a much bigger limitation on that card than I expected there would be. Oh, I could have killed this turn. I was so caught up in thinking about the math that I forgot. The math of, like, extending my plays that I forgot about the math of winning the game. Okay. This is unfortunate, but this is probably also our only time to do this. They... What? Why would... What? Huh? They had... They had the Tyrant on board. They could have turned the game around, but they had to just keep pressing buttons. They didn't even need to. They went from a board state that I genuinely might not have been able to handle to a board state that I just handled without issue. Or that to a board state that didn't do anything. Okay, what's all this? More mail only. Who cares? Triamid Hunter. This is a level 4 or lower rock monster. But it does nothing else. So it's probably not good enough. We don't have any other trap tricks, I'm pretty sure. So that doesn't do anything. This is nothing. Well, or rather, this would be incredibly powerful in the right deck. It just doesn't do anything for me. That is... fascinatingly bad. That is also bad. Nope. Also, probably not. Well, It's better than some of the other options I've seen recently, but also probably not. 2 Legacy Pack. Blast Magician. That's fascinating. It's not quite playable, but it's something. Not the worst card I've seen. We do run a handful of pendulums, but I don't think we run enough to make this worth it. Nope. We are certainly not running a level 5 Gemini monster. That's nothing. Okay. What do we have here, if anything? I feel like we're kind of close to something with that Triamid card. Like, we definitely can't do the Gradle. We definitely can't do Dianea. Oh, we do have a Trap Hole. But it's one of the worst holes they've ever made. We don't have the Heraldic Beast needed for this, yeah. No. So, Photon Thrasher is really, really close to being good enough. But I don't see any other cards that I would really like to cut for it. So unfortunately, it's going to stay on the tier for now. If lights start mattering even a little bit more, it's going to be real good. And unfortunately, I think that's everything we have to look at here. Blast Magician is a card that seems like it could be good, but no. Okay, once again, we play. We duel. Alright, going first. This is a playable hand, actually. I think we gotta do Justice Bringer first to set up the negate, unfortunately. Like, unfortunately, just due to the way this hand works, everything we do is going to be like delayed a turn because we need to set up the negate and then proceed to our actual plays. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yup, that's how this works. Okay. Tackle Crusader. Uh-huh. Flip Tackle Crusader. Soma. Soma effect. Dendrite. I really, for some reason, thought that I was going to be able to use Tackle Crusader as a for a summon, even though I just literally just turned it face down. That was a poor call on my part. Uh-huh. We're probably losing everything to them making another Chimera tech this turn. Uh-huh. They have notably not... Uh-huh. I'm kind of shocked that I'm not in a worse position here. Uh-huh. Oh, hi, SP. Sure. going to happen here? They seem to be really slow to do things. Yeah, we'll activate. This is an Omni negate, but also, Hey, can't do anything to hurt me. Okay. Do I have a way to even pretend to deal with this? No, I really don't think so. I think I would rather spend my time doing another fight. Alright. Next move! Your move. When your deck doesn't do anything, it's easy to lose, to like get distracted. But I do have a game I'm trying to play. Let's seek her. Or I may as well set this Witch's Strike now. Ugh. Let's Thoma. May as well. It'll put it in defense position so that I don't take damage when it gets popped at least. Uh-huh. Is this the rank 2? Yeah, this is Sprite. Yeah. We'll set up our own follow-up play. Uh-huh. What do you have for me, friend? Can I... I mean, yeah, pop the Witch's Strike, who cares? Okay. Uh-huh. They don't have the power on board to kill. I'm going to murder you. Out with you. Out, foul demon. You have no place here. Sure. Okay, so yes, you popped my board. What now? Now we see if I can have a board. I can make a guy bigger than any of theirs. Oh. Oh, right, that's 1800 defense. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm just gonna concede. I'm just gonna concede. I'm just gonna concede. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't do that and move on. We're just gonna pretend that didn't happen and move on. I'll go first. This is a rude hand. We're gonna banish her of the Radiance Pass, though. They just surrendered. Okay. Because that wasn't a disconnect, that was a surrender. They did surrender. We'll count that. Normally, I don't count it if they haven't played a card yet, but that was not like a DC or something. That was they properly surrendered, so we get to count it. So yay, silver 5, we did it. We're back out of bronze for another season. Give me that nasty pack. No. No. Probably no. No? No. No. This. Also, no. Haha, no. It's kind of incredible how many non-cards we've gotten at this point. No. No. What? Yeah, this is not worth running. No. Sorry. That's really all the considerations from that set. Unfortunate. Next duel. Well, let me get my mission stuff. We said we would accept those. Should be in the shop. Oh no, it turns up in the shop tomorrow. Unfortunate, because I'm not going to be playing tomorrow. And I may not be playing till it goes away. There is a slim chance. I stream for just 2 hours on Sunday. For like, that I stream a little bit Sunday. I have a bunch of stuff I'm trying to do. Oh, this is a person who's played a lot. That's not good. We'll go first. Yeah, there's a slim chance. I wouldn't count on anything about it, though. Ooh! Now this is a bad hand. Oh! Okay, we're not going to count that anyway, because we didn't... neither of us played anything. If neither of us did anything, then that wasn't a game. I didn't win. The last one I played my turn and they conceded after that. That's different. We go second. And they gaboozga. Bagooza. Oh, that's cute. Oh, we've lost if they're at all competent. They might not be. But even so, I've probably lost then too. Uh-huh. No, it's not. We're losing this game. They just haven't gotten around to it yet. Uh-huh. I could. But the other reason not to forfeit is they might be bad at the game. Oh wait, no, they're smart enough to be running the new support. Never mind. We are going second. Uh-huh. This is beatable. Gone great. Put the boy on the board. Put the boy on the board. Uh-huh. Sure. Yup. You know, this entire affair would be stopped if I'd gotten to Banisher first. Oh no, we're doing Fiendsmith on top of it. Okay, sure. Go through your Fiendsmith. Uh-huh. Feet. Fiend. These are the Fiendsmith cards. Huh? They're still going for some reason. I'm just gonna let him go. I can't do anything. My real only hope of play here is if I can banish her of the Radiance and have something happen. I don't know, dude. Like, Banisher run over something? I don't know. I might not get a turn. No, I'll get a turn. It just won't. Mean anything, probably. Uh. Oh no, I'll get one because none of what they're doing is actually preventing me from getting a turn. It's just, what will I be able to do with it? No, not quite. Almost. I think I have to play Banisher of the Radiance. I'll go ahead and concede here. That was my one play, and they countered it without trying. Okay. Dueling time? I like dueling time. Mayhaps, actually. This is a awkward hand. That Squamata Pass. Okay. That's fine. Uh-huh. So the theory here is they're supposed to make like a Xyz. Uh-huh. Okay, we've made Big Man. I think we're supposed to be able to go further from here. I think that we can go for like a. They're supposed to be able to go for like a Galaxy as Tachyon something or other. It's a synchro version of the Tachyon. Or a, yeah, oh, Xyz, sorry. Sure. I think I've lost here. Does this? But also, I don't think I have. Because, they haven't actually put out a way to win yet. Ah! Does this have some kind of protection on it? Does it have... It does, so it's unaffected. Okay. So I have lost, indeed. We'll pop the Photon Dragon. It's like I'm still super dead, but it's something. We always fight as hard as we can. Otherwise, what would be the point of playing the game? They... On monsters. They missed that it said on monsters. Oh, wow. I was not expecting to get a turn. May as well scale the Orchid and pop the Galaxy 100. Okay. Pop the Galaxy 100. Sure. It's not going to negate the effect because that's not how Dust Tornado works. You should have learned this from Mystical Space Typhoon. But congratulations for using your Dust Tornado. Wait, why did it not die? That's so weird. Okay. I really should have popped it. I don't understand why it didn't. Hey, Sandman, that's what we needed. Yeah. Give me the man. Who cares? Can I go any further? No, not really. No. We're just gonna pass from here. Hopefully they just run over us. If they don't run over us pretty quick here, we're gonna force the matter. Okay, they're going off on some combo quest. I'm going to concede. That's fine. Once more. And while I know we have more time available to us, I think I might call this his last game just because I am tired. it has been... Okay. So, in preparation for my long trip next week, I had to go get my car inspected this week. Ugh. No, we can't count that. That's against the rules. So I've been trying to get my car. I was trying to get my car inspected this week, but unfortunately, the place we go to get our I had had some other issues, and so I had taken it out to a mechanic last week, and they were going to inspect it at the time. Unfortunately, yeah, dude, I'm not doing anything to you. No, I'm not even going to summon that. I'm going to set Space Dragster. I'm going to set Earthbound Resonance. Having Anti-Alien and Cyberse Wizard in hand gives me a possibility of going for the Cyberse Enchanter. About as good as possibility as it gets, and so we should take that while we have the option. But at the time, for no discernible reason, despite us having touched nothing on the engine, when they went to inspect the vehicle at that time, a couple of sensors said, hey, we can't go, said, hey, we're not ready. So, there's not a whole lot to do about that. So we just said, okay, come back drive it a couple days, come back. We'll get it fixed. So I try to come back on Thursday on my lunch break, but of course I discovered they're off at lunch as well. I don't remember which sensors in specific, but I try to come during lunch break. They're off at lunch as well. I really shouldn't have been surprised. It was just like 2 or 3 sensors that were registering as not ready that it didn't make sense to be registering as not ready. So I bring it back on Thursday. They go, all our guys are out at lunch because you came during lunch. So we're not going to be able to get it to you later. So I decided, okay, I'll bring it back a bit earlier in the day. Like, take my lunch early on Monday. We'll see about getting it fixed. Would have done it Friday, but Friday was a national holiday. Well, not technically a national holiday, but the 4th was on a Saturday this year, and so they decided to give everybody... So I don't know how widespread this is, or why this was the particular decision they made, but everybody had Friday off, and so nobody was going to be in the office. Nobody's going to be in to do anything on Friday. So, Monday, take lunch early. This is the plan. When I take lunch early, I get there and I discover, hey, look, we'd get to you, but we've got like a 3-car backlog on stuff that we need to get done before lunch. We can't. We gotta take care of these people that we already have in line, and then our guys gotta go take lunch. They say, look, come back after lunch, and we'll see what we can do. I say, okay, yeah, that makes sense. come back after lunch. Turns out one of those vehicles had turned into a problem. And the mechanic hadn't even managed to actually go take off lunch yet by the time I had come back at like 1:30. So they unfortunately had to turn me away again and say, look, I'm sorry, but like, this turned into a mess and now we can't, now our guy has to go take lunch at like 2 when they were trying to get out of here at noon for it. I was like, yeah, I'm frustrated by this situation, because of course it's annoying to have to come back again and again. But also, I can't be too mad at them. It's just, like, unfortunate circumstances. So I go, okay, you guys open 7 a.m. I don't go to work until 8 a.m. So I will wake up extra early. We're gonna go in, we're gonna get this fixed. And so I went to the mechanics at 7 a.m. Yesterday. Drove over at like 6:30 in the morning. It was not a fun morning. I did not like being awake that morning. But at least I was finally able to get the car inspected, right? Then this morning, instead of getting to drive right to work, I had to go get a CT scan done for some stuff that I'm trying to get a proper answer on. Here's the thing. I don't love needles. Needles do not make me happy. I'll do one more while I'm talking at you. Needles don't make me happy. And so but the doctor wasn't in when they pulled me aside to go ahead and start getting everything started. So, because it's a CT scan, they've got to do the IV fluid. The contrast. And they do that via IV. So here I am, sitting in a doctor's office, in an unfamiliar doctor's office, because, you know, it's a CT scan. You usually have to go to a special place to get those. So I'm sitting there with with the little IV injector thing and the IV needle in my arm. It's not attached to anything. Yes, exactly. So I'm sitting there with the little IV injector needle in my arm on the, like, not quite wide enough to, like, comfortably relax my arms on, like, CT scanner bed, waiting for this doctor to come in. Ugh. When I tell you I've had a last couple of days. I've had a last couple of days, y'all. It has been tiring, we'll call it. Because, of course, you know, the part of the reason I went to do it that early is because I, of course, needed to go to work after. And because I'm going on this trip next week. I'm doing a bunch of pre-prep trying to make sure that, like, we're ahead enough that me being gone that won't disrupt things too much. So I'm trying to do everything I normally would be doing, plus trying to get ahead. Uh, it wasn't even so much stressful as it was just like, oh, this is a beautiful overframe, by the way. As it was just like, tiring. It has been a stressful few days. And the stress doesn't really get to end until we're out the door and going. Just because, you know, I gotta get clothes washed. We gotta make sure all our plans are in order. Ugh. I am eager to get gone. Because it means we'll finally be gone. And all the pre-prep will be over. And we'll get to just do the thing. Oh, we made it to my turn? I didn't die? Mirror Jade is almost certainly gonna pop whatever I tried to do. I'm gonna set Squamata. Set 2 more. Oh, I can do Red Moon. Yeah, let's do Red Moon. If they pop the Red Moon with Mirror Jade, then they can't pop Squamata next turn, which means they hopefully have to actually run over the thing. Like, probably not, but that's the theory. Ugh. If I'm not dead after this turn, I'm gonna be shocked. Because they just did all of that on my turn. That wasn't even their turn. I think I have enough here that I can maybe stall them out another turn. But that's a big maybe. And not a huge follow-up turn for me either after doing something like that. Strong odds that even if I make it all happen, I can't actually win from that position. Oh, the game server crashed. Maintenance time. Ah, well. In that case... Thank you all so much for joining me. This has been a great evening. I am going to crash. Y'all have a good night. Bye-bye.